Spider-Man Miles Morales. We're playing it on the PlayStation 4. Now, people have been saying to me that this game looks awful on the PlayStation 4. I haven't really seen any sort of problems or issues. You've seen how many hours I put into this game so far. I've probably done, what, maybe 9 to 10 hours in this game. Works fine, flows very well. My only gripe with this game is we haven't had like a real villain yet. Like, we had Rhino, but Rhino is like the worst out of the Sinister Six. We've had the Vulture, but it was a hologram. It wasn't real. We haven't really faced any villains or anything yet. So if you haven't been watching these streams, then please go back and watch the previous ones, because I'm going to be talking heavily about some spoilers now. So as you know, Miles Morales' uncle is in the game, who is none other than the villain known as the Prowler, who is the guy who ends up giving us an unlimited bus pass so we can basically fast travel in the game now. He's given us the ability to like plant mines with our as one of our gadgets, and that has helped us a lot. He's a very sick fighter as well. You had a scene earlier on, if you've seen my last video, where we basically had to do like a fight scene with him, not against him, we were fighting with him. But yeah, it's a great game. I'm having a lot of fun playing this game at this moment in time. I want to try and finish this and maybe potentially get onto something else. I was asked previously about some other games that I was playing. I have been asked about the Mafia 3. I also got asked by a friend a couple of days ago, who I didn't actually realise has been watching my Walking Dead walkthrough. Big shout out to Rob. That was a bit weird because, yeah, I just didn't know he watched it, but he said to me, he goes, "Oh, you're going to finish that game at some point." So I got a couple requests, I'm not going to lie, that I need to be getting on with at some point. But I want to get on with Miles Morales first of all, as I have put a lot of time and effort into this game. Yeah, we'll stay in the top left hand corner. We should be alright there. Hope everybody's okay. Hope everybody's having a good time. Okay. So the cool thing is you could do like a little mini recap in case, like, say you stopped playing this game for 6 months and you forgot everything that happened. You can go on previously and it will show everything that you've previously done in the story up until now. We unlocked a few new, what they called, suits and skins. Also as well, there's 15 AAA PlayStation 4 games that are under $10 on the PlayStation Store right now, so you can go check them out. I might do a video showing you guys like all the different sale items that are currently on the store right now that you can go and pick up. I got a really cool game the other day which was called Late Shift, which is made by Interactive Wales, which is a small Welsh game development company that I didn't even know about, but they've actually made a ton of games. They made a game that I played many years ago, a horror game called Swamper. Yeah, they made a lot of different types of games.
Man, I gotta start taking notes on all your new powers. So, what's the plan now?
Uncle Aaron thinks I should tell Finn I want...
Uncle Aaron did say that, but we're not going to do what Uncle Aaron says. Shout out to everybody in the video. Thank you for your continued support. I'm just hoping that the Spider-Man game that they make after this, when Pete gets back, is going to be as epic as this game and as epic as the original Spider-Man game.
I must have heard you wrong. You said you're gonna lie to Finn's face?
Yeah, but I don't have any other leads.
You know what we need?
Don't say a pros and cons list.
A pros and cons list, exactly.
I gotta make a move. This looks like one of Roxxon's secret labs. Should text Genki.
I guess. Well, good luck. Call if you need me.
Yep, this is it.
Hey, got your text. Good news. I can access Roxxon's security through the signals your suit is picking up.
You never cease to amaze, my man.
Okay.
I'm in. Roxxon security, you're mine. I can open that door for you, but it needs power.
Do you know what? This is another gripe that I'd say with this game. I'm like the electric man of this city. I seem to be restarting batteries all the time, restarting breakers, sorting circuit boards out, you know. A lot of stuff that you wouldn't necessarily consider that Spider-Man would do. But, hey, this is Miles Morales. I guess he's a different type of Spider-Man. And maybe he's inspired by his uncle, because his uncle runs the train company. I don't know. Well, he don't run the train company, but he's a very important member of the train workers in that sense. That's a big map. Do you know what, yeah? With Spider-Man, it's not as big as what you think, man, because you can swing and traverse around the map in such a quick amount of time. And because we got the fast travel, you know, you can kind of get there very quickly. But I might do a video one day where I go to one end of the map and I'll try and, I don't know, like, I call it Spider-Man walking or something, and I'll walk from one end of the map to the other end of the map with Spider-Man. Ooh. What we got here? Oh wow, this is heavily guarded. Yeah, man.
That's my way out of here.
Here we go.
Not a lot of places to hide here.
Good thing I have camo.
Put down your weapon! None of these kids are a serious threat. Firing on Spider-Man! Engaging Spider-Man! You shouldn't have come here! Engaging Spider-Man! Our orders are to detain Spider-Man!
Actually, you take this!
Come on. I was gonna ask if you'd be able. I was gonna ask you if you are able to play previous gen discs on the PS5. Do you know what, bro? I don't actually know. I think you can. Let me see. You should be able to, because that'd be stupid if they didn't put backwards compatibility into it, because a lot of people who've gone onto a PS5 are going to have a ton of PS4 games, maybe like physical games. Let's see. Can you play PS4 game discs? To upgrade an eligible PS4 game on disc to the digital PS5 version, you will need a PS5 console with a disc drive. PS4 game discs can't be used with the PS4 after the download is complete. Right. So basically, right, compatible PS4 games You have to go onto the store, and when you go on the store, there should be a PS5 upgrade. If you download the PS5 upgrade and then you put the disc in, you will then be able to play it. But it's only if you obviously have the disc version of the PS5. But yeah, you can do that. I know you can do it for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I know you can do it for Miles Morales. I know you can do it for GTA. I know you can do it for quite a few games. But yeah, they have to. So basically, you basically have to look on the. I'll try and do a video. Shout out to Elizabeth. It's all good, man. But yeah, basically what you have to do is you go on the store. When you go on the store, there'll be an option which will say enhanced PS5 or upgraded PS5 version, and they'll have a selection of PS4 games that you can play enhanced with better PS5 graphics on the PS5, even though you're playing a PS4 game.
Use everything you've got. Neutralizing Spiderman. Engaging hostile. Get clear. Picked off. Watch out for that electric!
That's everybody. Time to drain the reactor.
Shout out to man like Elizabeth. What's good? Leave a like on the video if you're enjoying the video, man.
That will never not suck.
That powered the lab down. You should probably get out of there. Through that office.
Please don't come to my creepy Roxxon armor.
Get into the upper office.
Could see if there's some Roxxon dirt in that computer before I head out. Exits through the office.
Hey, Roxanne. There is a rumor going around that new form makes our people sick. Now, come on, guys. Of course that's not happening. And if it were, we would take care of you. Without you, nothing gets made. No new form, no plaza, and no future. And I gotta tell you guys, that future right now is at risk. So before you decide to spread what's really just a malicious lie, think again. We cool? Remember, we're here for you.
Sometimes it feels like Krieger's competing on America's Most Evil.
Okay. So we found out more of these dastardly schemes. Oh yeah, I had someone ask me the other day, like what my jacket was. It's a Milo jacket, and it's made by Pharrell Williams.
Doesn't he do the hats as well?
Yeah, so you see this monkey. He did this. He did a line with Bape.
When did he open that line?
Years ago.
I was gonna say,
Do you remember when he? Do you remember Drop It Like It's Hot?
Yeah.
That's when he first got a deal. That's why he says,
Everyone made it their favorite pastime.
see my babe shoes. They're not like you. Your babe likes them. Yeah, she likes it, or something like that. He basically is considered like a fashion mogul, just because of
I remember when I went to South Africa.
I wanted it. I wanted his superstar gazelle trainers that he had, the ones that were all one color.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I
They
wish.
had the snap hats, like with the monkey on it.
No.
It looked pretty cool.
That's not. Like I said, he doesn't own Bape. He's just
Okay,
one of the
I gotta do
people
it.
that works as
Call
a
Finn,
designer
get her to let
at
me in the
Bape.
underground.
But yeah, I liked his design implementations
okay?
with Adidas.
Yeah.
He's done some
What
cool
would you say?
designs.
Oh.
I wish I bought them when they were new because now they're being resold for like, yeah. But then that's just what people do, unfortunately. It's like everyone goes on to me about Montclair.
I'm not fussed about it.
Montclair never even used to be nice. I remember I used to have Montclair jackets and coats and stuff, and they were shit. Like, I've been a tailor. For what you're paying for, it's not worth the money. Like, what you're paying for is literally just to go, look, I'm better than you. It's like, yeah, but you're not better than me. You're just an idiot that spends loads of money on shit.
We're fine. Do you have time
I'm
to
all
get
for
coffee,
spending
maybe?
money. There's nothing wrong with spending money, but if you're gonna spend money,
There's a place on
make sure it's worth it. Like, don't buy a garment just because it's got a fancy name on it. Make sure that, you know, you really want it.
Hey, Genki, I'm at another Roxxon lab.
Cool. Let's shut down another reactor.
Whoosh, through the vents we go.
I'm inside. How about you?
Just got through their security. Their firewalls really are garbage.
How do I get in?
Doors down the stairs. Same deal as before. You power it, and I'll open it.
Powering up things is my specialty.
I don't know, like, it's so weird. I used to buy clothes from like River Island all the time, and then their clothes were shit because like they just used to break really easily. Like when you used to get like I remember having this brown leather jacket and it was actually quite nice, and the buttons on it they fell off, and but they weren't like sewed on properly. If you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I suppose you get that with like most fucking.
What the hell am I doing wrong? Fool.
It's like when you
Need to charge it.
when people used to be obsessed with UGG boots and stuff like that, but it's just like, well, if you spend the money, fair enough, but when are you going to wear them to?
Why does it not? Oh, I get it.
You're
Right, so
getting
that's
there.
gotta go
Keep
there,
connecting them.
and then I gotta connect.
You want it.
This is one thing that annoys me with this game. I'm Spider-Man. I'm not the Electric Man. I shouldn't be restarting freaking generator. I get it, he's got electric powers, but like, I shouldn't be restarting generators. I should be like saving the world.
See any power relays?
Really? Are we still doing this? No, power relays, power relays. There's nothing
Right.
in here.
Apparently I've got 20 there.
There you go.
Yeah, no way. But when I go onto my studio,
Mm.
it tells me 16.
That did it. Overriding the lock. Done.
That took long enough.
What is this?
With personal vocal spray. Tuned to your voice and scrambles any recording device within 10 feet.
And you made this for me because...
Well, you're an outspoken member of the company, and
I'm going to go ahead and stop you there. I can exercise self-control. It's everyone else who you need to be scrubbing. You got me?
Reactor's down on the main floor, just ahead.
Great.
I
I thought that environmental impact report was gonna kill us.
We got friends on city council.
That Roxanne was clear nervous about the election coming up. You wanna watch a bunch of heads explode? Walk into a board meeting and mention the election.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Spiderman taking us off. All of you.
This yours?
Spider-Man! We're the authority here! He's firing on Take this!
You guys take returns?
Come on. Whoosh.
You're authorized to use lethal force. Figure out what's going on. Copy, Captain.
Oh, man. So, this lab is all about manufacturing research to vet new forms and cover up how dangerous it is.
So people keep thinking new form's safe. Man, how do people like Simon Krieger sleep at night?
Probably as one of those machines that plays sounds of the ocean. Drown out his conscience.
You did it!
Your Spider-Man's here! Don't let him walk out!
Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Oh, you Spider-Man!
Huh?
But he said it's sponsor.
Yeah.
I'm ending this!
Heads up!
He's wounded! Target is airborne! Nice shot! Stand down! Final warning! Gotcha! Incoming grenade!
Think fast! Okay. Have to keep the reactor from hurting anyone else and shut it down for good.
You've absorbed a lot of new form. This isn't gonna give your kids 3 eyes or... Lab's powered down. Upstairs is your way out.
And there we go.
Might be something useful on that computer.
Rocks on Rockstars. How cool does it feel to be building the future every single day? Huh? Well, it'll feel a lot less cool if we get shut down because of an ill-timed leak. Information security is vital to our survival, so we'll need all employees to surrender phones, laptops, any other communication devices upon entry. Cool? Good. Remember, we're here for you.
I saw a vent up there. Whoa. Glad I didn't land in the middle of that.
You know, I figured you'd have enemies to Spider-Man. I didn't think Roxxon would be one of them.
Yeah, they're way more corrupt than I thought.
We'll figure out a way to expose Roxxon without going the underground route.
Couldn't take on an evil conglomerate without you. Thanks, man. Talk soon.
Alright, let's upgrade some of our skills. So what can we do? We can increase the maximum amount of camouflage energy, allowing you to remain invisible for longer. Or we can allow a second finisher to be banked, reduces combo requirements for a second finisher to 10. Special enemies can be defeated with 2 finishers. We'll add that in. Okay, remote mines. Do those up. What about suit mods? We'll go for that one instead. Actually, we'll use the animated suit. Is that my last one? I am really doing well.
Hey, sorry, bad service. Do you have time to grab coffee with me?
I can make time. There's a place on Edison, near Fisk Tower. They don't do foam art, but people don't take pictures of their lattes, so worth it.
Okay, meet you there.
So as you all know, Finn, in this we have found out that she actually is the Tinkerer. She is working for not Roxxon, but she is working as a villain in this story, which is a bit bad for Miles because Finn's like his best friend, and she's become essentially trying to take him down. Oxford vaccine has been approved. Your thoughts on the Oxford vaccine? I'll be honest with you, man, I can't really say too much about it because I haven't been looking into it, because I looked at it first of all and I thought, you know what, yeah, if they're doing something, fair enough. But I don't understand why it's taken this long for them to do something. And also I was told that they're going to mandatory, like, people in care homes who don't even have the right of mind are going to be forced into taking it. I don't think that's right. I think that's wrong.
No, they can't do that.
Access their security.
Like, basically, it's got to be the next of kin to make that choice for them.
Yeah, but I don't think it should be implemented where we haven't seen results of it actually saving anyone's life yet, you know? If it does and it actually helps, then fair enough, I'll eat my words, but right now,
Nice.
I can't.
So it's like it's gone through clinical trials yet. I've just checked, and it's not even gone through clinical trials.
So why is it out
Might
there?
be something behind that door.
It's been approved. Oh, because they've been testing it beforehand, and then it's got to go through clinical
Genki.
trials.
Yeah, I was going to say, because you're not allowed to test something on a human until it's gone through subject trials.
So it says the gun of today has accepted the registry.
That do it?
Yep, and I got
Yeah,
it
yeah.
on.
It's cool.
Yeah, you just told me.
This follows rigorous trials. And
There's a new form reactor powering this place.
Mm.
Just gotta train it.
You should be able to find it on the ground floor. Straight ahead.
Quality and
Has the Pifra vaccine ran out?
I don't read that stuff, and I don't know why you do.
I don't know, I'll be honest with you, man. I not really been looking into it too much like that.
It's not that different. And I wouldn't say that when I was on duty if I were you.
But I think,
I don't think it's run out.
because the thing I was told first of all was that Australia were the only people who were close to developing a cure.
We've got 2 vaccines.
We got 2 vaccines. Yeah, because isn't there 3 strains of COVID now?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is before
Neutralizing Spiderman! I'm on!
here we got down 6 for work.
The problem is your national form reactor. The solution is me wrecking it.
Hey man, found some heavily redacted but still legible files.
Nothing we can use to expose them, right?
Nope. It's a bunch of tests confirming new form gets explosive when exposed to electricity.
Like my venom?
Like any stray spark. I mean, it makes gasoline look like lemonade. That's working better in my head.
I got it. Once again, new form's way more dangerous than Roxxon wants to admit.
Keep it! Keep it up!
Apparently it's got enough. Apparently they've got enough to 20 million people.
Apparently, what, the Pifta? Or the new one?
Yeah, the
So the Pifta has apparently they've got 20 million available. So it can be used on a vast quantity.
Actually, you take this.
Form up and attack!
I'll be honest, mate, I'm not taking any vaccine. You know, even if it's mandatory, I won't be taking it. I don't have a GP, I don't have a dentist, I don't have any of that, so I'm technically not even on, well, I'm on the record, of course, but, like, has it shown that it works, the Pifta vaccine? You seen that it works?
They're saying it works because of the amount of clinical trials that they've done.
Yeah, but I'm not being rude, anybody can put a test out.
But the only problem is, right, you get your first dose, then you've got to wait for a couple of weeks, and then you've got to have like your second dose within that time. So you've got to wait for a certain amount of weeks. So what happens is, yeah, if it does work or whatever, but everybody's immune system is different. What I was going to say is, say that you had one little shot of that vaccine, and then you come in contact with someone that had COVID, or didn't know that had COVID,
Yeah.
and then they have symptoms.
So it's not like one. So hold on. So you don't just take one vial and then that's it.
No, you've got to take 3.
Right. So apparently with this Pifta, you have to take 3 shots before they actually work, and you have to take them on a course of time. And if you don't take it, and you come into contact with someone who does have it, it could all essentially be for nothing. So I don't know.
That's what I'm getting out of the whole.
And guys, please don't be believing BBC. BBC are the biggest liars.
Someone help me out here.
Like fake reports and whatever else. The other thing I thought was hilarious, did you guys see about Piers Morgan's son? How he just didn't listen to the lockdown rules and did what he wanted to do?
Yeah, he did.
What is this stuff?
Huh?
Right, here we go. So basically, it's 2 doses will be needed within
intervals.
Interval. INTERCAL.
People pay for the medicine, so they need to pay for a vaccine.
Yeah, of between 4 and 12 weeks between doses. There we go. 12 weeks between doses. So in that time, how is that even going to work?
Right, so you take your first dose after 4 weeks, then you take your second dose after 12 weeks, so then it's on basically a 16-week period. Do people have to pay for this? Or is it free?
No, you can get it through like GPs and
You can get it through your GP, you can get it, but I reckon what they'll probably do is they'll be like, oh, only if you really need it, you probably have to like,
Probably worth looking around here.
the hospital would probably have to say like, oh, this person has COVID, rah rah rah, and you could get it for free. But obviously if you went private, yeah, you could probably get it privately, but if you got it privately, you would just have to pay like a ton of money.
Basically, you've got to have it. So basically, your first dose would be that, and then you've got to wait for 4 weeks.
Imagine telling yourself a year ago that we'd be taking down an evil energy company together.
Honestly?
Yeah, you are right. Sorry, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
We've gone from making batteries and chemistry to you becoming a human battery.
It's wild, dude. Can't wait to see where we go from here.
But yeah, this is it's a bit mad.
Kind of 30,000 people now being vaccinated.
Oh, under their nose, nice. So we just got another trophy. All good. Alright, what's this? That sounds like some main quest stuff. I've always got this Meek Mill song in my head, I don't know why. I don't even like the tune, I just like the instrumental. It's off that Champions album that he did. They approve Oxford vaccines, so does that mean they have tested it before approval?
Yes.
Yeah, because they have trials in the lab, don't they? So basically, before anything.
No, they try it on people.
Yes, but what I'm saying to you is, yes, but they're facilities. They have facilities. They have them in London. So there used to be an advert back in the back of the paper where I could have done one, because there was one years ago which was for Asian people, and it was to test some sort of hair care treatment product, but they only wanted Asian people. So they probably paid a load of people, like some sort of company, have probably paid a load of people on the quiet to have this test done, sign this disclosure agreement, so they can't say anything if something bad happens, because that's what happens when you do clinical trials. They've probably tested it on a amount of people, I don't know how many people, because they're not allowed to legally put it out if it's going to harm the general public. Can the animals get COVID? Yeah, dogs have got COVID, cats have got COVID. It's been proven. Dogs have had COVID, cats have had COVID, they found pigeons with COVID, they found rats with COVID. A lot of different animals have contracted COVID. I've seen the one about the dog that was in America. But yeah. But then the thing is, the other thing that's a worry, right? If animals can contract it as they can, the animals could be like humans where they don't pass it on, but they're just carriers of it. And then what happens if, like, you take your dog, I don't know, you walk your dog one day and you go see your friend and your friend's got a baby, and then the baby ends up getting it because of the dog.
Hey, Genki.
Do you know what I mean? So there's it's mad right now, bro. But the thing is, like, people have just got to not be scared. I know it sounds messed up, but you still got to try and get on, because there's a lot of people that I've met because of this COVID thing. They don't go out anymore. They don't go out anymore. They don't talk to anyone. They don't have any social interaction at all. Alright, I know a lot of people live quite introverted, but they're like terrified to do anything now because they're scared of what's gonna happen, and you know. So it's pretty sad, man. It's pretty sad. I know it's affected a lot of people in different ways. Like, the people I really feel for is the elderly who live by themselves. I feel for them. Like, young people, I'm not being rude, you can make friends. You can talk to people on the internet. You can. But when you're elderly and you don't use the internet and you haven't got a support group of people around you and you live on your own, I feel sorry for them. Do you feel sorry? I do. So look after your elderly people, innit? Like, if it's not gonna take a lot to just ring your grandma or ring your nan, or knock your neighbour's door. You don't have to go inside, but just open the door and just talk to them from the door, innit? Like, it's one thing I'll say with the younger generation these days: don't respect the elderly. But then the elderly don't respect the younger generation, so I guess it's kind of tit for tat, really. But yeah, I feel sorry for the old people.
Well, listen.
Let me have a look at this COVID thing then, shall I?
Okay.
Hold on. Something's just come up. New Year's new tier. Tier 4 will be extended to millions more people. Matt Hancock has announced today we have to take further action. Matt Hancock will plunge millions more into Tier 4 as he has warned we must take further actions. The Health Secretary will tell MPs later today which areas will be put into a near lockdown, with shops, indoor activities, gyms and hairdressers all shut to stop the coronavirus spread. So, areas at risk of moving up a tier. Yeah, this isn't for us, this is for England, but I've got a lot of English subscribers and stuff as well. Areas with the highest infection rate outside of Tier 4. Burnley is Tier 3 with 465.6 cases per 100,000. Eden is Tier 2 with 458.2. Pendle is Tier 3 with 390.8. Northampton is Tier 3 with 366.9. Hartlepool is Tier 3 with 365.1. South Northampton, Tier 3, 354.5. Carlsea, Tier 2, 348.7. Oadby and Wigston, Tier 3, 347.3. Lincoln, Tier 3, 344.4. And Sandwell, 337.3. So it's definitely rising, What? We're Tier 2? No, we're not. I'm looking at a map right now that's showing Wales, saying that we're Tier 2. We're not Tier 2. Yeah. Up to 2/3 of the country may be put into Tier 4 after COVID cases rocketed yesterday, the highest daily rise since mass testing has begun. That's mad. Alright, let's see if we can get anything else for this COVID-19.
Alright, so the new vaccine will start
Jesus Christ. No one look on their phones right now. Give me an estimation of the total cases in the UK. You'll be surprised. The total cases in the UK are 2.38 mil.
Is that including Scotland?
That's the whole of the UK. 2.38 mil of cases of COVID. There have been 71,567 people that have passed. Rest in peace to all them people that have passed. Wow. Tier 5. England faces possible new COVID restrictions. Sources say there with the incubation period for the virus lasting up to 14 days, experts say the impact of such measures in some areas might be expected to be seen in the coming days. So that was 22 hours ago.
Who's that by?
Matt Hancock himself. What? Huh? They're still opening schools in January. Yeah, but then there's schools that I've seen that have been protested against them opening. So every school that's opening is down to the individual school because it goes to the education. Yeah, but there's a board of people that it goes to before then. And basically, if everyone in the local area, if all the parents went into school and said, my daughter isn't going into school, my son isn't going into school, my grandkids aren't going into school, my niece ain't going into school, my nephew isn't going into school. If every single parent said, we're not taking our kids to school, they can't open the school because they have to have a certain level of occupants in order to have a school open. Another thing that's going to shut a lot of these schools down that people are seeming to forget. Do you know how cold it's getting right now?
Yeah.
In Wales, a lot of schools end up shutting down around this sort of time for about a month because of the heating situation. Because if a building isn't to a certain standard of degree, they can't have children inside of the school. So that's going to close a couple of schools anyway, like in Scotland and maybe Wales and stuff like that. For people sending their kids to school, it's down to your discretion. You are legally allowed to say, I do not want my child in school right now because I don't feel that my child is safe. The government can't actually say anything against that. As long as you're willing to homeschool your child, they can't do. They literally can't stop you. But you have to state to them, I don't feel like my child or blah 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 is safe in school. I would like them to come out of here and be homeschooled. And basically they'll just
The
get.
thing is, a lot of the kids are being homeschooled.
Yeah, but I don't blame all the
Because
parents.
the parents are mainly at home.
I don't blame the parents for doing that at the end of the day, right?
There's no right or wrong anyway by sending your kids to school.
Yeah, I know, but then
It's not like they have to.
yeah, but it's like a
They have
situation.
their parenting in place.
Yeah, but it's like a situation I read in Scotland. There was a family where the mum and dad both worked at home. They had their own businesses, yeah? They had a daughter, she was 14 years old, you know, it's not her fault. She went to school, yeah, because she was told that she was supposed to go to school. She goes to school, a week later she contracts the virus, her mum died from it. And that's because the school kept pushing them.
Yeah, but they're adamant. The school, they're saying, the government are adamant saying
You
that
think you'd
in
catch that?
schools, like,
I gotta
as in
run.
children
Stay warm.
Don't
You too.
contract the virus.
Well, that's bollocks.
But it is,
Like, let's
it is a load of
let's go
bollocks,
to
really.
simple common sense now, yeah? What did they say? They said the kids don't contract the virus, right? So when you're born as a child, you don't have an immune system. You have to have injections to give yourself an immune system, right or wrong. And these injections happen also later in life as well. So how anyone could then say that because you're a kid you don't contract the virus, it's utter lunacy because they have less of an immune system. They are more at risk. If anything, they are the worst ones to be at risk. So that's so they can keep kids in school and they can keep tax coming in.
Yeah, because they believe that education is important.
Yeah, education is important. I'm not going to say it's not, but at the end of the day, you can't get your education at home. You can't get your education online. They don't have Zoom calls. They don't have all this stuff that you can. But what do I know? You know, I ain't got kids. I'm not in that situation. I just feel sorry for anybody who does have kids. I've got a lot of friends who have children, and you know, I understand how scary of a time it is right now for them.
No wonder the pipe
And I'm
burst.
glad, in a sense, I didn't decide to have kids young,
Clear the
because
trash.
I'd be terrified right now to have my
I
children in
don't think
school.
the water's running.
Oh, I know how to fix it. You gotta find the pump station.
How do you know that?
I did a Clean Up the Rivers project in 4th grade.
So they're sparkling clean now?
Well, cleaner. Do not go in the Hudson.
I think all kids should be at home. I don't think any child should be in a school, because right now, just off due population, that's mad. You're having all these kids in one area together, And then when something happens, it's like, oh, but I was just following government guidelines. It's just like, well, mate, I'm not being rude, but to be a parent, government guidelines don't come into play. Like, sometimes you need to just put your best foot forward and do what you feel is best for your child, because at the end of the day, you're the one who's looking after your kid. You know what I mean?
Gotta turn on the pump.
Hey, clean up the rivers guy. Pump's pressure is in the red.
Looks like they messed with the valves. You'll have to reset them individually before you can turn on the
Even
pump.
states on the,
Did you hear those guys?
you know, on the
Their boss wants to run crime in Harlem.
It actually states
Drugs, protection.
it says it's not.
Can't people just visit for the food and museums and not make a
What?
mess? Non-Spider-Man related
Yeah,
question. Have you started
I'll be
JDR
honest,
from
I
Miss
think
Mouse's
they,
class?
yeah, like you said,
I haven't done any home.
apparently the population gonna grow as people getting pregnant during lockdown.
School let out.
To be fair, yeah,
Population.
I don't agree with people having kids in this time, right? I don't have children, so that probably makes me sound really insensitive. I'm not a woman, so that probably makes me sound really insensitive. I don't think that this is a good time for anybody to want to have a kid right now. I think that people should realize that, you know, we're in a pandemic sort of situation.
I gotta web it. Need the water pressure right in the middle, or it could rupture the
But-
pipes again.
What can I do?
No, water pressure's too high. Still too high. Pressure's not high enough yet.
Yeah, what I was saying is the population by 2050 is going to grow anyway, and because because like people are living longer, the population is going to grow by 2050.
One valve down,
I can't
two to
remember
go.
how much by. I'll look it up, yeah.
The population is going to be something that never stops growing due to the fact that people will have kids each and every single year. But I don't think that people should be having kids in a pandemic sort of situation. If you were already pregnant up until this time, that's not your fault. But
So basically, by 2050, the population will be 9.8 billion.
So cold,
The
cold,
current
cold, cold.
population is 7.6 billion.
That's two.
expected to reach
One more,
8.6
and I can turn the water back on.
billion in 2030, and then 9.8 billion in 2050, and then in 20.
These guys are everywhere.
21.
This circus
Yeah,
organized.
21.
Hey guys,
21.
wanna tell me who your boss is?
It'll be 11.2
No?
billion.
Okay, fine.
This don't concern you,
So
Spider-Man.
yeah, the
This
population.
here's a private business venture. Just walk away. You don't want to cross the guy we
This is why we don't mess with shelters. If you all left Harlem alone, I leave you alone. Maybe. You could always run. Is this the up?
Stay out of my business, freak show! Some kind of CGI? What the hell's
Now for the pressure valve. should be fixed. Need to turn on the water at the pump station. Hey, Genki. Can you call the city? Get them to send someone to Feast North and declare it uncondemned.
One official sounding call from a high school student pretending to be an adult coming up.
Return of the Goon Squad. Need to get rid of these guys. Out for the count. Tell me who you guys work for! At least tell me where he is, so I can face him myself!
Kid, you...
Be fair!
Got something for you!
Actually, you take this!
You go!
Hey man,
Down we go.
I just overheard. Their boss is in the raft.
Whoa. Right side? Maybe we can cut off however he's communicating with people on the outside. I'll look into it.
Now we gotta... go on the water. Water coming on. Now.
Great timing. City Inspector just got the feast. Should be able to reopen soon.
Cool. I'm gonna head there and make sure Gloria's got everything she needs.
So, reasons for the boss of this whole shady operation to go after Feast. 1. The land it's on? Prime real estate. 2. Having a shelter in Harlem reduces crime, like, a lot.
And if he wants to be a crime boss, he actually needs crime boss around.
Exactly. But we stopped him.
Hey there.
Oh, Spiderman. Hi. Always happy to meet one of you guys.
Oh, yeah, listen, I was fixing the water system and I noticed your shelter was affected. Should be fixed now, though.
That was you? Inspector just came by, said we're good to open.
Everyone can go inside.
Oh, Spider-Man, you've got perfect timing. Don't know how much longer we would have held out. Thank you.
Hey, Gloria. It's Miles. I heard Feast North is open again.
We had a little help. Spider-Man, if you can believe it. Thanks for stopping by. People in the park said you helped a lot.
Happy to.
Now get back to your winter break. We'll see you when school starts back up.
All right. Bye.
Okay, so that's another mission done.
Hey, I've been talking to a local street artist named Haley. She has a lead on where this whole bad guy Harlem takeover operation is set up.
That's awesome. Where can I find her?
She's super busy helping plan the King's Day parade, but I'll post in the app as soon as she's free. Oh. You've met her. Before the rally, remember? Street artist, uses sign language.
Oh, yeah. She's cool. I'll look out for your post.
Cool. Talk later.
Ooh, a new suit, Miles Morales 2099. Oh, look at this. Every 6 hit in a combo appears as a venom stun to the enemy. That's gangster. Look at my suit. This looks British. This looks like a British edition.
Hey man, great news. Shutting down those Roxxon labs put a serious dent in their reactor production plans.
That is great news.
They may not be done for good yet. You just saved a ton of people. Celebratory hot dogs are on me next time I see you.
I'll take it. Thanks, man.
Ooh, I could do a venom jump. That's mad.
A friendly neighborhood user just posted about a store being held up.
Alright, I'm gonna do this mission and then I'm gonna have a break. I might do one more video before I have to go to work. See how I feel. Dun, 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 dun. And
I was really glad you called. I needed a break.
From what?
Oh, just stuff.
So, I went to your folks' old shop. Thought you might be there. It looked like there might have been some kind of fight just before I got there. I went inside, looked around, found out about Rick. I'm so sorry.
What else did you find out?
I want to help you. But you gotta talk to me.
I'm really sorry your mom got hurt at her rally. If that new Spider-Man hadn't shown up, everyone would have been fine. Please don't try to talk me out of this. I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Good. So, that's my big secret. That's why I've been so busy. What's your excuse?
Well, school, volunteering at Feast.
You're always busy with stuff like that. What's the real reason?
The real reason is I've been taking on a lot more responsibilities than I can handle lately. Made me push my friends away. But I'm here to fix that. Maybe I could join your club? Crew? Team?
I don't know.
You know, Rick was... he was the best. I get why you're doing this. If you want my help, I'm all in. If not, no worries. Your secret's safe with me.
You're a good friend, Miles. Okay, let's go.
Where?
Oh, Fisk Tower, controlled by Kingpin.
You know I'm not good with heights.
You'll be fine. I'll be watching. You'll need to prove yourself to the underground. I'll show you how when we get to Fisk Tower.
You're set up in the Kingpin's office space?
After he went to prison, the Fed seized his property. They haven't gotten around to selling it, so we moved in.
How'd you get involved in all this? The underground, the Tinkerer.
Tinkerer's a nod to my role. I built everything. The masks, the weapons.
Programmable matter.
Right. The underground tried to rob my granddad's shop and saw what I was working on. We made a deal.
I know you're after Krieger, but what do they get out of it? Besides guns?
Notoriety. They want to be so well known, they can get away with anything.
And you're good with that?
They can't take on Roxxon alone. Come on. You need to jump from the crane to the balcony. Show them you're fearless.
They're watching?
Through the windows. You have to do this. Come on, you'll be fine.
Gotta do this without giving away in Spiderman. Come on, Miles. You look good.
Gotcha.
So am I officially in the club now?
Sure. But watch your back. These guys take a while to warm up to new people. Here it is, where the plan comes together.
So, your plan. How does Newform fit in? Krieger's saying you stole a shit.
I stole one canister. I'm making some adjustments. Don't worry about it. Take today to settle in.
Right.
Good, you're back. Gavin needs it.
Not now. We've got a new recruit.
What? Oh, man. You built all these?
Yeah. Long as the new weapons keep coming, the underground stay loyal.
Is that a programmable matter sword?
New enemies, new solutions.
You mean Spider-Man, right?
This week's most unwelcome surprise. How many times do I have to explain it to him? Miles, I need to deal with something. Hang here, okay?
Oh yeah, sure. Now's my chance. I gotta figure out where she's keeping the new form. Might be able to find some clues in here. This stuff from Martin Lee's gang?
Yeah, trophies. Gotta establish dominance if we're gonna replace Fisk and run New York. Can't wait to see that place.
These guys are well trained if they took down the demons. Wonder where they trained.
Yeah, but he screwed up. Got.
Bridge attacks getting the underground a lot of press.
Gotta grow that rap. As for me, we should be focusing on PR. Not lugging around this crap.
Lugging it around. Maybe they brought it here. That's a lot of cash.
Even more downstairs. Old man's basically funding us. I see life slipping.
More downstairs. It sounds promising. Seen these before. This, a supply crate?
Yeah, massive
Love a good challenge.
Feels good to see our name everywhere.
Ooh, Fisk would not like this.
I had secrets and trapdoors all over this place. We cracked them all. We own this power now.
Secret rooms. Good place to hide a deadly fuel source. Might be using Fisk's secret rooms on the ground level.
Break time's over, kids. Group 2, head downstairs for training.
Sounds like where I need to go. Gotta update Genki.
I've never seen weapons like these before.
Who are you texting?
My mom. Yeah, she needs me at home.
Right now? Really?
Yeah, her wrist is in a cast. I need to help with dinner.
Did you tell her I'm... Thanks. You can head out that way. See you back here soon?
Definitely.
So we actually did more.
Let's see if they keep their secrets downstairs. Genki, I'm in the vents.
Nice. Did you find out where they're hiding the new form?
Not yet, but I saw Finn head toward the basement, so I'm gonna try and follow her.
Hey, when you're crawling through vents, do you ever feel like you're in a movie and start humming suspenseful music to yourself? And then think about getting caught, put into a cell suspended over an alligator pit, and then making a bomb out of gum wrappers to escape?
Wait, what? No!
Cool. Just curious.
Okay, I'm in the atrium. I need to shut down some underground training exercises. I'm gonna look for a secret room.
Actually, you take this! That one felt good.
Push.
Come here with your last mistake!
Okay. Still no sign of Finn.
She must have gone somewhere. I read this interview with Fisk where he said he loved art with a purpose.
What does that mean?
I don't know. But they also found a bunch of secret passages in his house hidden behind art. So...
Yeah, gotcha. I'm looking. Hey! I think I got something! Whoa! Secret stairs. Goes deep.
Lots of mob bosses have secret exits like this. Wonder if Fisk planned to use it when the other Spider-Man came for him.
He should have built a faster elevator. Maybe he would have gotten away.
Let's not start giving the supervillains ideas, cool?
Hear all that noise in the atrium? Must be a hell of a training exercise today. I know you don't want to talk. 3 people got sick after the break. 3.
You knew this would be. It's the deal we made.
It's weird getting sick too.
You can't have it, you can get out. The underground doesn't have time for movement.
You hearing this? New form's making the underground sick too.
They're so... callous about it.
You moved the new form? Safely?
Yeah, the lab uptown.
Genki, they moved the new form.
We're not sure if the canister's safe. It was hot, buzzing, like it's unstable.
It's that new Spider-Man. His powers messed with the structure. Tell everyone not to touch it.
They're hideouts. New form's gotta be in one of them.
I need a clearer picture. Then I can narrow it down.
We don't know enough about this stuff. What it is, where it came from.
My brother created new form. Chief chemist. And Roxxon killed him. I won't stop until Roxxon's gone. Are you with me?
You know we are.
Good.
I need power. Generators, car batteries, whatever you can find. Bring them to the theater.
Whoa.
Is that a new move?
Man, I don't even know what I did, but it worked!
Okay, you. I'm gonna research the map you found. See what dots I can get.
Cool. I'm gonna keep shocking guys.
Ooh.
Can finally check fighting the mob bug off my bucket list.
Real Spider-Man!
I cleaned up that photo you took of the map. Looks like the underground are squatting in old Fisk construction sites.
What about a feeder?
We ain't got many seats left to get now. We've done quite a few.
Mention one.
A theater, huh? That's
Don't say it, Genki.
Dramatic.
You said it.
That'd be the Gem Theater.
Sounds like that's where she hid the new form. So that's my next stop.
If you're headed to the theater, I'm all in. If you're gonna check out those underground hideouts first, I know someone who can help.
Cool. I'll add the hideouts to my to-do list and hit you up when I get to the theater.
I'll be here, trying to figure out why Team Nonagon keeps crashing.
Finn's not meeting the underground at the gym till later tonight. I'll probably have some time to check the app, or whatever else needs doing.
Okay guys, last mission and I'm done. Okay. Alright, we're back.
Okay. You're right, Genki. Underground are everywhere.
You might say they're overground?
Keep working on that one. Barrier's electrified. Ow! And not friendly.
Your suit says that was 300 kilojoules. How is that just ow?
Benefits of bioelectricity, I guess. Power can be supplied all locally.
Any sign of the power source?
Several. Bet these cables lead the way.
Electrified barrier is next level. Maybe they got nervous after someone infiltrated Fisk Tower.
Who do that? I shut down Fisk Tower, and I've shut you down here. Is this yours? Got him. Now I gotta drain that generator.
Crappy little bond.
He's got some kind of electricity!
Whoosh.
All right, drained it. Feeling good. Now for the others. Cool, chipping away.
You're down. No more underground. Soon to be no more generator. Do one more.
$300 meters. Right, there's gonna be some on top of here, no doubt.
Another one bites the dust.
Right, let's power this generator down.
That did it. Barrier's fresh out of power.
And primed for smashing.
There we go. Where it stops, nobody knows.
That was the way to the main auditorium. Now it's blocked.
Oops. Maybe there's a staircase. Or...
Hey man, I'm thinking. What if you told Finn you're Spider-Man?
Yo, Finn. Not only did I lie about joining your club, but I'm also the guy trying to stop you.
Okay, yeah. We can work on the delivery.
Giant armored silo looks promising.
Really feeling like my gaming rig is underpowered right now.
Yeah. Finn's going full supervillain layer here. Are you seeing this giant armored container thing?
Totally not suspicious. You think the new form's in there?
Got a hunch, yeah. Container's got cables running away from it. No wonder. That's one. Need to power the others. So why do you think I should tell Finn I'm a Spider-Man? Don't you think she might react badly?
Let's make a pros and cons list. Pro. She's your best friend. Besides me.
Con, she's a tinkerer.
Pro. Talking to her is easier than sneaking around behind her back.
Con, the other Spider-Man was super clear. Don't tell anyone who you are.
You told me. Maybe if she knows it's you she's fighting, she'll rethink the whole tinkerer thing.
Maybe you're right. Looks like Finn's making a new mask? Shield? As soon as I find a way around the underground's weapons, she comes up with something new. Drywall's falling apart. Finn's been making new weapons to deal with me. Guess she told the rest of the underground to keep tabs.
Alright, that's two. Hope this is a good idea.
What's the worst that could happen?
Says the guy 30 blocks away.
No one's here. Could look around some. Can't make a direct connection. Might be able to use that relay node to run a daisy chain. Cables are important. Probably worth following. Powering the generators that can turn on Finn's rig.
Alright, one goes there, and then the other one goes up there, that means there. Now this one needs... Oh, I get it now.
Three down here. One to go.
Turn on the container. Just like that.
Alright, what are you up to, Finn? Finn's pumping energy into the new form, and making it unstable like my venom did.
Which exploded the bridge. So, what? Does she want to blow up the theater?
Not the theater. Roxxon Plaza.
Whoa, what? That's... how could she...
It's not open yet, so there'll be no casualties. But I can't let her do this. I'm taking a new form. Come on.
Spread out. He's here somewhere.
I need to get the new form. After I deal with her glow stick army.
Just to put it out there, what if Finn's right, and this is the best way to beat Roxxon?
Finn's not just talking about throwing a rock through a window. She wants to blow up a building on my block. If any part of her plan goes wrong, people will get hurt. I can't let her take that chance.
You're right. Let's get that new form out of here.
The Tinkerer's on her way. She was scouting out other places she could set up her lab.
Blowing up the plaza? That's your plan? It's a terrible plan. That one felt good.
Even Spider-Man's not ready for this.
Venom tears it apart.
Good. Keep doing that.
This yours? Okay, now for the new form. Okay, see? No!
Can't let you take that.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Seriously?
I just want to talk! Finn! Tinkerer! Stop!
So you can steal my new form? Not a chance in hell!
Hey, Genki! Ran into Finn!
What's happening?
She grabbed the new form! I'm chasing her across Manhattan!
Crap. Okay. How are you gonna stop her?
Step 1, capture. Step 2, I'll get back to you. Oh, move!
Back off! This is between me and Roxxon!
How about we use our words? How about you stop being so flingy? Well, she's not tired yet. It is not going well.
Where are you?
I don't know. I'm dodging explosions. I need a new strategy. Gonna do what you said.
Tell her the truth?
Yeah, as soon as I catch her. Tinkerer, I gotta tell you something. Slow down.
Do you think I'm stupid?
You wanna hear this. I promise.
That's off, Spider-Man!
Oh crap! Not good, not good! Hope the ship's okay.
I said, get off!
Whoa! Why does she invent death wheels?
reason not to end you.
My mom would be very upset.
Miles?
Can we just...
You two on the roof! Freeze!
I swear he's got some Jordans on.
That could have gone better. I think she cracked a rib. Or 3.
Hey, how'd it go with Finn?
Not great. You still at my place?
I'm actually at home. My parents get back next week, so I thought I'd clean. But I can come back.
Nah, it's okay. I'll call you later. Now what? Hey, Uncle Aaron. I need some advice.
About what exactly?
Just everything. Are you free?
I can wrap up what I'm doing. Call you in a few.
Thanks, man. Talk to you soon. I have no idea where Finn is. Or the new foreman. I guess I should kill some time till Uncle Aaron's free.
Okay guys, well thank you once again for watching another episode of G&G News. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on post notifications if you haven't done already, leave a like on this video if you think it is worth leaving a like on, and I'll see you in another video very soon. Have a great day. And with great power comes great